North Korean troops fighting in Ukraine. Two brand new warships built with Russian technology, and hundreds of millions of dollars pouring into Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un has turned Putin's war into one of his greatest deals ever, and one of the most dangerous. Today, we're breaking down what Kim has gained: money, food, oil, military tech, warships, and combat experience, all at the cost of thousands of his soldiers' lives. Let's start with the battlefield. In the year 2025, NATO confirmed that between 10,000 and 14,000 North Korean soldiers had been deployed to Russia's Kursk region, fighting side by side with Russian troops. Putin and Kim later confirmed it, calling the mission sacred. Russian generals praised their heroism, while Russian state television showed combat footage of North Korean soldiers in action. But the cost has been severe. Estimates suggest 3,000 to 4,000 North Koreans have already been killed or wounded in Kursk. Kim's response? He decorated them with medals, honored them in ceremonies, and even promised a monument in Pyongyang. Why would Kim risk so many lives? The answer: money. Each North Korean soldier earns about $2,000 per month from Russia, but Kim's regime takes up to 95% of that pay. With 10,000 troops deployed, that's about $20 million every month, or close to $250 million every year flowing into Pyongyang's coffers. Cash is only part of the bargain. Russia has been sending oil, food, and hard currency to North Korea, helping Kim survive years of international sanctions. While most of these resources go to the military and ruling elite, they also keep the country's economy from collapsing. But the biggest prize is technology. Analysts believe Moscow has promised Kim access to satellite systems, missile guidance technology, and possibly even nuclear expertise. For North Korea's weapons program, this could mean a giant leap forward. It's a trade of blood for blueprints. North Korean soldiers fight and die in Kursk, while Pyongyang's weapons labs advance back home. North Korea hasn't fought a full war since the 1950s. Now its troops are gaining first-hand combat experience against NATO-supplied weapons on Ukraine's battlefields. They're testing tactics, weapons, and coordination, turning what was once a parade ground army into one with modern battlefield lessons. And the most visible sign of Russian support? Two brand new North Korean warships built with Russian technology. In the year 2025, North Korea unveiled the Cho-Hyun-class destroyer, its first large surface vessel equipped with phased-array radar and vertical launching systems. Kim Jong-un personally watched as the ship test-fired missiles and artillery at sea. Another destroyer, the Kangkan, followed soon after, and two more are already under construction. Alongside these, North Korea is building two new 3,000-ton frigates, also heavily influenced by Russian design. These ships are a huge leap for Pyongyang's navy, transforming it from a coastal defense force into a budding blue water fleet. And they wouldn't have been possible without Russian blueprints and systems like air defense platforms similar to Russia's Pantsir M. But behind the headlines is the human tragedy. Thousands of North Koreans have died in Kursk, fighting a war that isn't theirs. Soldiers' pay is stolen by the regime, food shipments feed the elite, and technology fuels missiles, not medicine. For Kim, soldiers are expendable. For Putin, they're manpower. For the world, it's a dangerous alliance. So what's the scorecard? Kim Jong-un has gained $200 to $300 million a year in hard cash, oil, food, and survival resources, access to Russian weapons and space technology, real battlefield experience for his army, and now, two modern Navy warships with Russian designs. All of this comes at the price of thousands of North Korean lives, and a much more dangerous militarized regime. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like, subscribe for more deep dives, and tell me in the comments, do you think Kim is using Putin to modernize his military, or is Russia using North Korea as cannon fodder?